So we got a West Virginia man attacked showering roommate with a machete, then slit the man's throat before turning the gun on himself. Yeah, I said that. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Vaughn Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm Keep It P. As a matter of fact, Keep It P, but then again, Keep It PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, y'all know what time it is. Out of the darkness into the light, it is J Lava, and this is hold on, let me connect with the audience and shit. You know, I've been told I don't connect with the audience. Hold on. Let's bring the chair up. There we go. Here we go. Audience connection here. All right. This is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm usually joined by the one that's keeping the T, but before that happens, I'm not trying to tell you what to think, right? I'm trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then you got the Democrats and the Republicans, both bipartisan, Super Saiyan, 94-1 on the crime bill, targeting your black ass. So that's what this is about. And if you've never seen this program before, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hit that like button, because that ensures that this program gets to more like-minded individuals. Then, most of all, I want you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed already, consider hitting that subscribe button. And then when you hit that button, there's also a bell for notifications. If you hit that, that would also give you access to every time we decide to go live. And then what I'm doing right now, this is a bonus. This is an extra credit, y'all. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking this link that you can go on YouTube and just push share, right? And then it'll give you a link. You can take that link and you can share it amongst groups. You know what I'm saying? You can share it in Messenger. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm part of a few Messenger groups, so you can take the liberty of disseminating the information that way. That don't really cost you nothing, and that would be a great help. Let me go ahead and shoot a few more through, and I'll be right with you. But tap in the comments or in chat real quick. No matter what platform you're on, all the platforms come right on the screen. So whether you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch, Twitter, all that, just tap in. I'ma see you. And then I'm sure Mr. Vaughn Savage Media will tap in just a second, but I still got to give you this news though. That's what I gotta do. It goes, the deadly use of force, deadly use of large size hacking blade and subsequent suicide shooting in West Virginia over the weekend has left a small community. Good morning, Mom. Law enforcement officials shocked at the violence. I would say at this point, with the amount and the type of violence that is constantly going on in said PC community, I don't think anybody should be shocked at this point. But it goes on to say, you can hear a woman screaming on the phone. Moundsville Police Lieutenant Steve Koick said during a press conference it was approximately 4 minutes in length, and the dispatch ascertained that the man in the residence had a knife and multiple persons were injured. Late Saturday afternoon, just after 2 p.m., Nicole Ryan White, 40, attacked and killed Thomas Neal McKeever, 71, with a machete, according to the Mills Police Department. After the attack, the murderer obtained a small handgun from the victim, police said, which is used on himself as sirens blared and officers sped towards the residence where the two men would eventually bleed out and die. Yeah, you know, it's real funny how they'll tell you the story and they'll tell you what's happening, and now watch how they don't have no motive for it. I'm just waiting for that. It's by the time the officers arrived, White had already killed himself with self-inflicted wound. Keever was reportedly clinging to life in a non-relevant and morbid fashion, or also already dead, according to the Times. From witnesses interviewed from the evidence, it appears 40-year-old Nichols White attacked 71-year-old Thomas Keever while he was taking a shower with a machete. Coax told the local news channel Mr. White used a knife, and then he later took his own life with a .45 caliber handgun, which belonged to Mr. Keever. The media facing officer elaborated comments to the local paper. A small knife was also used that appears to have been the cause of death. The lieutenant said that regarding to Mr. Keever, Mr. White retrieved a 45mm handgun belonging to Mr. Keever and took his life prior to the arrival. Within minutes, he continued. The small knife was reportedly a survival knife that was used to cut Mr. Keever's throat so bad that the death was never in doubt. The two witnesses also live in the house told the police that they saw a frightening incident unfold and tried to stop the killing to no avail. The witnesses also attempted to intervene, but both were not physically injured, Coax said. That sounds kind of funny. Describing the scene as gruesome, they noted that the very first responders on the scene were also the department's youngest members. It's something you certainly remember everyone that is trained to do, the lieutenant told the outlet. You never know if day one on the job you're going to encounter something like that, or 20 years from now. You just don't know. The killing had been described as domestic dispute. The two men lived together but were not related. The other two adults were attempted to intervene, called 911 as the attack was in progress. A motive so far has been elusive. I told you. They don't never know nothing. Damn. I'll just say, the widest picture cycled through too much, but what they do know. Listen, they never know anything. That's the thing about it. Was so crazy because it's always the story of the gruesomest, twosomest. Oh my God, this happened. And it's so terrible. Well, why did it happen? We don't know. Shit, I don't know. That shit something happened, and I just, I couldn't get a hand on it. I just something happened. But anyway, the first murder. This is the first murder in the area since 2016. I find that hard to believe. This is probably the first murder charge or conviction or something, but not the first murder. You can't tell me that in Ohio. Stop it. The year before that, another murder occurred. Neither of those two prior homicides have been solved. Police say the 2016 murder of 15-year-old Kyle Morgan is still an open case. Of course it is. Y'all know exactly who it is, and they're going to live out 20 years, and we're going to do that story in 20 years, and it's going to say, man was just picked up after cold case of Kyle Morgan's murder 20 years ago. And of course, y'all know exactly who it is right now, is what I'm saying. Local CBS.
He still got work to do.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm taking a sip, y'all, from out my L Keep It P chalice. You know,
Chalicities.
You should have one of those too, or maybe one of them B1 water bottles, or
Yes,
it's a lot of products over there now.
A lot of merch, man.
It's got one more lackety-lack sentence, and it says local CBS and ABC affiliates WTRF reportedly Albano Cadota what the hell? It says reported a Bano Cadodo to the Saturday spat of violence that the neighbors said highly uncharacteristic of the community that runs along Ohio. Get the heck of Rebecca out of here, dog.
So basically what they want to leave you with is, nah, this don't happen over here, man. This was a one-off. Don't worry about it. We don't have that type of mess over here. That's only with the darkies. So come on over here. We need all the race soldiers and everybody to come on over here. We need you to come over here. We're good over here.
Man, first off, this was a whole nother lionization piece. So they didn't show any faces, so we know they all PC. Nicholas White, who they say is 40, who's probably like 57, killed Thomas Neal McCleaver, who's 71, who's probably like 90. Right. But they make it sound like he was cool for doing it with the machete and shit, you know? Like, and they talk about how morbid the scene was and how he crept up on him in the shower, and then he got the 45mm handgun and blew himself to smithereens because he was such a bad eye.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, okay, this was Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom.
I'm telling you, I'm. That's what I'm saying. Like, do we need to know about his triumphant struggles with the machete in the shower and all that? Like, they ain't talking about no prior record. Then you know they don't know no motive.
Oh wow!
You know they don't know a motive. They don't know nothing.
As per usual.
Yeah. Mom said good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
Well, listen, y'all. We're definitely not gonna hold you. That's not what we're gonna do. That's not what we're designed to do. But we're definitely gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on cool. And then we're gonna hop right back in. Since we kind of early in this story was a little fluff, we'll come right back and give you a little something now. Now today, you gotta come on, check us out for Patreon later. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, go grab you a shirt, go grab you a cup. You know what I'm saying? And 4 other words for you: love, peace, blessings,
and Maloha.
And we'll be right back. And take these young commercials and hold on to them for dear life. For real.
Music.
Ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation. 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 Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back.
Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, changing life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it.
this is a possible way for me to go relate. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was fate, it was fate. Lava's in the bitch, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center. Get
which I grew up living life, which I knew. Standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, get into what's the plan C. Throw kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on. Music TV.